What's up, guys? It's me, Tony G, coming to you from Borgata Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City. This is episode 116 of my poker vlog. And this episode came up for the day to get you guys an episode of Borgata Poker. Seems to be the favorite on the channel. And that's what we're here to do. Let's get into some poker. I hope you guys enjoy the episode. All right, guys, just checked in. Dropped the stuff off the room. Heading over to the Borgata for episode 116. Let's go. All right, hey guys, real quick, before we get into the episode, if you guys are new here, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. It helps the channel out a lot. It helps me out. If you're not new here, thanks for coming back to the vlog. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the support, and let's get to the episode. Okay, guys, as you can see, there's a poker room in the background there. Before we get in there, I just want to make sure you guys know all about Rad Poker. It's one of the latest and greatest apps that has been out on iOS and Android, and it helps you make split decisions on hands that you might be on the fence about. It's a really good app, and I want you to go ahead and check it down below in the description. They've partnered with me, and they've been so kind to let me promote this for them. I hope you guys enjoy the app. Go ahead and download it. Thanks. Okay, about 15 or 20 minutes after sitting down, I have Queen, Jack off on the button. I make it $10 to go, and 3 other people call, including the small blind and the big blind. Make sure you pay attention to the big blind with the big stack there. He's a fish. Like I said, we're 4 ways to the flop, and the flop is okay. It's ace, king, jack, all diamonds. I only hit the jack, and unfortunately, I don't have a diamond. It checks over to the big blind, and he makes it 30 to go. There is 1 fold in middle position, and it gets over to me, and I decide to go ahead and call because I'd already seen this guy bluff twice and lose a couple decent pots. The small blind also comes along for the $30, and we're 3 ways to the turn. The turn is the worst possible card. It's a diamond. It's the 4 of diamonds. It checks over to the big blind again, and he bets 60. And after thinking about it, I wasn't going to put that 60 in there, and I just decided to go ahead and fold my hand. Okay, after having terrible cards for about a half hour straight, I finally get something decent with the King of Hearts, the Queen of Clubs. I'm on the big blind. The under the gun +1, the fish calls, and the middle position makes it $10. The cutoff folds, and it gets around to me, and I decide to go ahead and just call the $10 after looking at my cards. I feel pretty good. Of course, the fish is going to call, and we go 3 ways to the flop. The flop is 7, queen, 9, rainbow. I got top pair with a decent kicker. I decided to check it for some reason. I checked it and checked all the way around to middle position, who throws out a bet of $10. Now, it's on to me, and I'm taking my time. I want to decide how much I want to check raise. I don't want to make it too big because I want to keep the middle position in. I know the fish is going to call probably anything. So I decide on a bet of $30. Almost immediately, the fish looks at his cards and then cuts out the chips for the $30. He calls, and so does middle position, and the turn is the 2 of hearts. Still have top pair and a decent kicker. This time I down bet to $20, and the fish automatically calls, and middle position this time folds his cards, unfortunately. And we're off to the river. The river is an awesome card. It's the 3 of clubs. Kept it low. I still have top pair and I feel pretty confident, but I want to check to set the trap. I check, and sure enough, the trap has been set. He falls for it and starts cutting out chips. He makes it $75 after the dealer counts, and I almost immediately snap it off. I say call, 75, flip over my cards, and we're definitely good with top pair. He mucks his cards and don't know what he had, but we'll take that very decent sized pot with some of the fish's money in there.
Okay, quick update. For the first hour and a half, everything unfolded, hit the flop, and hit the turn for straights, full houses, etc. And then got into a hand with the fish across from me, and he's been semi-bluffing all night, at least the hour and a half that I've been here. So I had queen high, or king queen on a queen high board for a pair of queens, and I went ahead and called him when he bet me 75 on the river. We won a hand, so we're up about 105 at the moment. Let's get back into it.
All right, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this hand. I don't know if I should have been playing pocket threes from the cutoff and just limp in, but I want to know what you guys think down below after this hand. Okay, so I have 3 of diamonds, 3 of spades in the cutoff. I decide to just call the $3. The small blind folds and big blind checks his option. We go 4 ways to the flop. The flop is 4, 5, 9 with 2 spades. I have the 3 of spades and a very low pair. I check it to the button who bets $6. The middle position folds, and so does the big blind. I call the $6, so I'm heads up with the fish who's direct to my left now to the turn, which is the 7 of spades. Obviously, I got a 1-outer, and I continue my semi-bluff here by throwing out $15. He calls, and the river is the ace of diamonds. I'm just going to continue the bluff, hoping that maybe he has absolutely nothing. I throw out a bet of $25. He does think about it for a couple seconds anyway, but cuts out his chips and throws in the 25. I flip over my pocket threes, and he shows queen 4 off, and we lose to a pair of 4s. What is what it is. Okay, in this hand, after losing a couple hands previous, I get the premium kings on the button. It limps to me and I bet $15. The big blind calls, the under the gun calls, and the middle position calls. So we go 4 ways to the flop, and the flop can't get any better. It's 10, king, 8 with 2 clubs. Flop top set. Let's try to get maximum amount of money here. It checks to me. I throw out a bet of $10 to keep as many people in the pot with top set. The big blind folds, and the under the gun calls, and then middle position raises it to 35. So I try to decide how much I'm going to re-raise over top of him, and I just decide on 70. And after he gets the count from the dealer and tanks for a good 15-20 seconds, he decides to go ahead and call the 70, which is music to my ears. That means he might have a decent pair in his hand, or maybe a 10. Anyway, the turn is the 6 of spades, and I'm hoping that he bets, but he doesn't. He asks how much I have, I show him, and then he checks it to me. So I go ahead and just shove all in for about 90 or 92 effective, something to that effect. He gets the count from the dealer, and ultimately he does fold, and we take down that pot with top set.
All right, well, sorry that wasn't more eventful. Heading back to the hotel over at Harris. Maybe we'll get in a game, maybe we won't. Trying to stock up a good bankroll for Florida, so we'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Appreciate you. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't like, and I'll see you in the next episode.